words skillfully, that's with language arts. That's with grammar. So we haven't really started doing this yet because we're starting out learning or talking about the writing form. But after we finish that, mostly we'll be looking for grammar throughout these games and teaching grammar in context. The game we're playing, Xenoblade 2, some people were sad there is no collectopedia in Xenoblade 2. In Xenoblade 1, there was something called a collectopedia where you'd collect all different kinds of little plants and animals and machines. Does anyone remember that? And that collectopedia, when you'd fill up a row, you'd get items and bonuses, and you'd fill up this whole thing that was a big chart that was called a collectopedia. Essentially, we are bringing a collectopedia to Xenoblade 2. It doesn't have one. We're going to make a collectopedia of the Japanese language. Much bigger collectopedia than even in the first game. So we're fixing that. Anyone who misses the collectopedia, you're good with this channel. And each time you learn grammar, you learn language art. Let's look here on the channel. When you learn new grammar, new areas open up both in the game as you learn more Japanese and in real life as you're able to access more areas in Japan or on the internet, anywhere you need Japanese. Let's keep going down. Here's some buttons to different places you can go to connect with Japanese Quest. The schedule is at 8 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, and Saturday. Saturday will be a little special. You can read about that there. The origin, this talks about my background a little bit. Hiragana, again, I'd like to make this channel a resource as much as possible, so I put some information about hiragana here. I'm not going to be teaching hiragana directly, at least not now. I may teach it as a side quest, but for now, we're just going to be going through the game and kind of learning patterns and kind of getting used to different patterns. Let's keep scrolling down. So these words here are what I want to talk about now. This is the Twitch 50. It's my dream. Maybe it's a foolish dream, but my dream is that everyone on Twitch knows at least 50 words in Japanese. Everyone on Twitch has at least a power level of 50. Probably most people, I'm guessing, have around a power level of 25 or so, at least just based on what words they might know. So these words that I picked that are down here are some of the most basic words that you need in Japanese, words like greetings, and there's different categories. Also words that are very easy to pick up because you already know them from English. Let's take a look. So the goal here, for everyone on Twitch to have a Japanese power level vocab of at least 50, so we are prepared for when Vegeta reaches Earth. Kind of a metaphorical Vegeta, but it could happen. The first 10, let's go over these words. So these are kind of the most basic greetings you need in Japan, or if you meet a Japanese person. You probably know some of these. Ohayo, good morning. You'll say that all the day to people that work in Japan. When I worked in Japan at a Japanese high school, we'd say that all the time. Konnichiwa, I think a lot of people know that. Just means kind of good afternoon, hello. Arigato, thank you. Hai, iie, and you'll hear hai a lot more than you'll hear iie. Sayonara, goodbye. Probably a lot of people know that. Sumimasen, that's a very useful phrase. You'll be saying this all the time in Japan. If you're going through a crowded train, just say sumimasen and push your way through. Works really well. And then these are two words for meeting people for the first time. Hajimemashite, kind of how do you do? The first thing you say when you're meeting someone. And then yoroshiku or yoroshiku onegaishimasu, nice to meet you. And then this watashi, that's part of kind of introducing yourself too. You can say, for example, watashi wa Akira desu. My name is Akira. That's a way you can introduce yourself. So these words are the first 10. We're just powering up with kind of the most basic words. And then breathe in. These are words borrowed from Japanese. We're charging up. And these words, these are just probably your latent power level. I think almost all English speakers know these words. Sushi, karaoke, ninja, samurai, sumo, karate, haiku, emoji, manga, anime. These are all Japanese words. So it might seem like English, it is English, but if you know them, that's 10 easy Japanese words. And there's a lot more words like that, like tsunami, words like that you could add to that list. Other martial arts too, like judo. So leveling up even more, this is a different category of words. Japanese words borrowed from English. So these are also easy to learn. Some of them you may know, or at least you can sound them out. And these are some of the most basic ones, and also some that are close to, well, similar to what we're doing on Twitch. First one especially means video game or game. Game. You can say game o yarimasu. We're going to play a game. So for computer, it's a kind of abbreviation of personal computer. Pasokon. By the way, I wrote all these in Romaji, so anyone can read them. That's why there's no hiragana or katakana. These would be in katakana because they're foreign words. So next word, internet, internet. Soccer. Tennis. Toire, very useful. Toire wa doko desu ka? Where's the toilet? Very, very useful if you're in Japan. Toire. Konbini, that's another good one. Konbini wa doko desu ka? If you want to go to 7-Eleven in Japan, you can get some really good food 24 hours a day. And so konbini, very good word to know. Orenji, that means the color and the fruit. And the next words I kind of included, it's my own thing, kind of. When I was in Japanese class in college and high school, I used this word all the time in class. I didn't care that much about learning the language at that time, so every sentence I'd use for a noun, I'd use hamburger. I like hamburgers. I sold a hamburger. I looked at the hamburger. I would always use only hamburger. So this is kind of... I also went to McDonald's quite a bit in Japan because it's fun to go in Japan. And McDonald's is everywhere in Japan. Hamburger. Also, the pronunciation is really interesting for McDonald's. It's double the syllables because McDonald's, 3 syllables, but in Japanese, McDonald's, it's 6 syllables. So you'll notice in Japanese, you always have consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. So a word like McDonald's that has a bunch of consonants grouped together, you get this doubling of syllables. McDonald's. It's a pretty interesting word to look at because of that. Let's see. Can I not go down anymore? Seems like I can't go down anymore, so I'm going to switch to this list. You can go down on spreadsheets as long as you want. That's one useful thing about them. So where were we? Yes, the next words. So these are the most kind of popular or well-known words in anime and video games. You might have heard this. It's kind of a meme at this point. Nani? What? So yeah, nani means what. Next, Neko, cat, very relevant to this channel because Neko was our first party member. And then Neko is very kawaii, so the next word is kawaii. You may have heard that. Baka, dame. So baka, I'm not sure if this kanji is right. I might have to change that later. I think it's supposed to be different kanji, but anyway, I just put these in automatically, so it must have been a little strange. Next, this is a really good word. If you're ever going to confess your love to someone, you can say this. Suki. For example, suki desu. I love you. Suki. Next word, friend. Tomodachi. Sensei, also relevant to this channel, meaning teacher. And then this channel kind of has a lot of dreams to go on a long journey and pick up Japanese along the way. So I feel like you could say yume ga aru. Irona yume ga aru. You have a number of dreams. The word for that is yume. It's one of my favorite words in Japanese. So that's kind of why I put it on there. But you do see it a lot in Japanese culture and anime. And then here, yatta, just for saying yay or I did it. For example, if you watch Street Fighter, Chun-Li often says yatta. Okay. And then just counting. And this might be challenging to learn at first, but it's good to learn, especially the first ones. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, kyu, ju. And that's the Twitch 50. So it might be a little bit ambitious. It might be a kind of big dream. Okiyume desu ne. But the goal is everyone on Twitch, and let's expand it to YouTube. A lot of people are watching on YouTube as well. The goal is to raise our power level, Japanese Quest, power level rising, at least to 50. So even if someone just stops in the channel, they can find this list and maybe learn a few words, and maybe if they come back, a few words and more, and maybe eventually their power level could be 50 and we'll be ready for Vegeta. Okay, let's look at my list. Next thing, a little bit, I wanted to talk about the layout. So we talked about the channel.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Well, it's currently 55. Thank you, Nappa. You can see it down there. I'll try to draw down here a little bit. So you can see our power level down here. Let's see if I can point to that. So as we learn new words, this power level will go up. And the words we learn will show up down here. Currently, the newest words that we learned today won't show up. But for example, the 5 words we learned yesterday, I edited them in an image document and they should show up here. It cycles about every 1 minute. The idea is, I kind of realized playing a game in Japanese is very challenging, and it just might be too much for a lot of people. If that happens, I recommend you can just turn the sound off, look at the cat over here. That's to relax us. Japanese is hard, but if you just look at the cat, turn the volume off, maybe look at the words, learn a few words. I bolded the words now so the English is easier to read. You can learn some words as you go, even if you're not hearing the game itself. So you can kind of just watch the game. There's different ways to watch. The chat is here. You can see that. You can see there's a learning target. The learning target will change every day. The gaming target is going to pretty much stay the same for now. Gaming target, we're going to save the world. We're going to the world tree, and we will save the world. Because the world's in some crisis. Titans are dying. People don't have a place to live. The learning target today is Katakana. And once we learn it, it's another kind of language art that we have. Let's see, next thing on the list. One more thing. Wanted to talk a little bit about Katakana. Then we'll start the game. So don't worry, we're about to start the game. Yesterday, I kind of just wanted to jump into the game. So I think it was a bit rushed for some people, but I'm sure some people just want to get into the game too. It's kind of a balance that we're trying to run here. Let's quick go back to the browser. Let's not make the demon come out again. For the love of all good things, let's not do that again. Let's just type in Katakana. Again, we're not going to go in depth with this here. Katakana also has Duolingo. There's also other really good websites for it, for giving you a background. Just looking at Wikipedia can be good. I've also heard Memrise is really good. They have flashcards you can use. Anki is another option. So there's a lot of different options. There's different games you can play. Let's look a little bit at the chart and look at a few of the key features of Katakana. See if I can delete these arrows here. Okay. Okay, this is a pretty good looking chart they have on Duolingo, it looks like. So a, I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, all the way up to wa, o, n, just like hiragana. It's a little more angular looking than hiragana. And you'll see this mostly used for foreign words, but sometimes it's used for emphasis as well. And we'll kind of see what kind of patterns we see today, how katakana is used, how it compares to how hiragana is used. Let's just type in hiragana to get just a quick sense. Of the differences. So you see hiragana here, it's a bit more rounded. Although some of the characters are almost exactly the same. Like the ka. This one is the ka. If you look at the ka for katakana, the ka for hiragana, it's pretty much the same but with an extra line. So some of the characters are very similar. Most of them are pretty much completely different. A lot more rounded with hiragana. With katakana, a lot more angular. And they're both much simpler than kanji. So let's kind of check how katakana is used today. Let's get into the game. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask questions too. I'll be checking chat for that. If you're on YouTube, if you can find the chat on Twitch, you can comment on the chat as well. Let's see. Let's go.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Let's see if we can use the cat cam. The cat did come back, so let's try to get some cat cam action for at least a little while. So our power level is 55. Thanks, Nap, again, for reminding us. And let's get into the game. You guys remember where we left off? Uh-oh. I think we're gonna go to a video, because... Alright. Let's keep going. I think we're going to salvage. Let's try it. Shiraberu means to look into it. That's what the A button thing says. So we can use the cylinder we got. You can see there, that's written in katakana. You can take a look at that. It says Shiruba cylinder. And above that it says Cylinder listo. So if you look at that, there's a lot of katakana in games like this. You can see katakana here, here, here. I don't know if you can see when I type here, so I'll underline it. It says reality. Oh, rarity. Rarity. So the rarity. Then it says cylinders here, silver cylinder here. And if we look down here, that's mostly kanji and katakana, but then cylinder again is in katakana. This word also. Sarubeji. So it says to salvage. Sarubeji dekiru. Dekiru here, this is a really good word. Dekiru means you can do something. So if you say sarubeji dekiru, means you can salvage at this point. So we're at a salvage point where we can salvage, so let's do that. Alright. Let's do it. Oh no. Decent. Missed the first one. Sugoi. Lots of treasure. All those things coming up are kind of too fast, but those are mostly in katakana. This says Takara Bako. You can see the kanji for the treasure. Takara meaning treasure. The one on the right of it is Bako meaning box. So treasure box. Takara Bako. Oh no! Almost missed that thing. Fancy something. Ooh, sugoi. Kanemochi ni natta. We became rich. So this name, most of the characters' names are in katakana. This Noppon's name is Iru. Buji ni owatta mitai mo. Shinsaku no shunda wa dou datta mo. So he's saying, so it looks like it ended safely. Buji meaning safe. Owatta, ended safely. Shinsaku new no cylinder wa dou datta. So how is the new cylinder? Let's see, we get to choose. Let's see what our choices are. This is good. This is good for language learning, I think, to have choices like this. So if you're playing a game, this can really help you kind of produce some language too. Let's see what the examples are. Saiko. So that means it was the best. Mama means it was so-so. That's written in hiragana. And then yoku nakatta means not good. So E again means good. The way you can make that negative is goes to yokunai or yokunakatta, meaning past form, so it wasn't good. I would say that, let's be positive, saiko. Saiko, yokatta. Hoku no salvager tachi ni mo yorokonde moraeru soumo. So he's happy that it will work for other salvagers too. Tonikaku kyōryoku arigatou mo. Thanks for the cooperation. So that's one of our words that we looked at in the Twitch 50. Arigato. But of course he adds mo to it. That's the Noppon dialect. Again, don't use that in Japan. People will think you're strange. They'll think you're a small, furry, orb type creature. But you can say arigato or arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going. ご礼に普通のシリンダーをプレゼントするも、先の場所からサルベージするといいも。So it looks like there's a couple comments. Let's see what people said. So real quick, what this character just said, they said, I'll give you a present of some cylinders. Nice. So that's in kanji. Or not, sorry, that's in katakana. Nomaru shilinda. So normal cylinder. We get 3 of them. Let's look at the comments. So I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't miss anything. Cool. If you can always watch the parts again on YouTube or on Twitch later. 2dim says, so in Japanese writing, hiragana, katakana, and kanji are all mixed up together in the same lines of text. Yeah, they're all mixed up. It's really pretty confusing, but the more you look at it, you start to see the patterns and it starts to make sense. And so you'll have one sentence, you could have all 3. Usually what you have is kanji broken up by hiragana, but then once in a while you'll see katakana for foreign words too. So it's always a mixture. Like for example, even just this menu, it says itemu nyushu up here. Itemu meaning we got an item, that's a foreign word. But then nyushu, that's with the kanji for to take in and the kanji for hand. So it was taken into your hand is what it means. Most kanji are like 2 kanji combined, and if you combine the 2 meanings, it forms a word. Let's keep going. そしてそれがなくなったら、うちの店に来て買ってほしいもよろしくも. Okay, so he's just saying we can come to the store and get more. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. 寄り道しちゃったな。次は何をするんだったっけ? Yeah, no kidding. So he's saying 寄り道. So this is a good word here. This kanji I like a lot too. Michi means path. So Japanese quest no michi wa nagai. The path of Japanese quest is rather long. We're still right at the beginning, but michi, if we keep going eventually, who knows where we might get to. But here we say yorimichi, so we kind of got off path a little bit. So what should we do now? What should we do next? There's a lot of that in this game. You get sidetracked by things. 食料買わなくて思ってたんだ. So now he's saying let's get shokuro. So again, it's a combination of 2 kanji. We'll look more in depth with kanji tomorrow. That'll be the theme tomorrow. But let's just start to look at patterns. Again, it's the kanji for to eat next to the kanji for kind of an amount of something. So let's get some food. Shokuryo o. And then the kanji for buy, followed by hiragana, followed by kanji, and then hiragana. So in this line, there is no katakana. Most sentences I'd say look about like this. A balance of about half and half with kanji and hiragana, something around that. Sometimes more kanji, sometimes more hiragana, it depends. If it's more casual, you'll see more hiragana. Like more scientific texts, you can see a lot more kanji. Or maybe katakana, depending on the subject. Let's keep going. Unkaige no aburiyaki dake ja skoshi fuan dashi na. So yeah, if we only have the food that we got, that cloud whale or whatever meat that we got, it's not enough. Yosh sankai ni aru sakana ya pichi pichi ni itte kaidashi o suru junbi wa kanpeki da. Okay, so the last part, junbi, we see this word again, preparations. Kanpeki means perfect, so our preparation will be perfect. If we go up to this sakanaya, so this is the kanji here for fish, and ya is store, so you'll see things like honya for bookstore, sakanaya, that's for a fish store. You can add ya to a lot of different things to make a lot of different stores. Okay. So I guess we're on the 3rd floor because it says sankai, san meaning 3, and then kai meaning floor. Okay. So the word to the right, questo, that too is in katakana, of course. Okay, so where are we? Where should we go? Let's go up here. Not a lot up there. Okay, so this guy sells... I can't read it. Or... Ashisto core. Oh, what are those called in English again? These things are called like aux cores, I think, in English. But in Japanese, it's written in katakana and it's called ashisto core or assist core. It's interesting how they completely change how things sound in the Japanese game. Aux core, I guess, sounds kind of cool in English, like auxiliary. Auxiliary. I guess that's what aux comes from. But in Japanese, it's assist core. I guess they thought that sounded too lame in English. They're probably right. I've got to give my characters assist cores. So we can see in the compass, we still have to go up. This is Bana's place again. Heru Heru. Let's see what Heru Heru has to say. Shokaicho jiki jiki no irai mo kanarazu seikou sasete kuru mo. So we better do that job that we got directly from the chairman. We better be successful. Kedo. There's that kedo again. Meaning although, however, ninmu no suiko yori daiji nano wa chanto ikite kaete kuru koto mo. But even more important than being successful is this ikite kaete kuru. So this is a good kanji. This is the kanji for life. So coming back alive, basically. Kaeru, to return. Ikiru, to live. Put them together with a te form. It's a way you can link verbs. Ikite kaete kuru koto mo. So coming back alive is even more important. Yeah, she's not wrong. I think it's a she, not sure. Kazoku o kanoshimasete wa ikenai mo. Yeah, we can't make our family sad. Kazoku is the word for family. It's a good word. Kazoku. Not to be confused with kaizoku, which means pirates. Shokai Choshitsu. So this guy's still here. I don't want to talk to you right now. I just want to stand on your desk and look how wide you are. Wow, that guy's a beast. Push ikimashou. These guys too. Yeah, I wonder how tall Rex is. If Rex is, say, like 5 foot something, this guy's got to be like 6'5". He's got to be up there. Seiga takai. Very tall. Okay, let's see. We have a comment, I think, from Royness. Hello, missed about half an hour. It's 3:40 a.m. here. So I just woke up. Wow, 3:40. Where are you located, Royness? 3:40. That would be in Europe? Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Any demons awakened? No demons. We're good. Royness is here now, so we have another Nakama with us. So we got Royness here. Royness is a little tired, so we've got some Z's. Where are you, Royness? In Europe or something? I'm not sure totally on the time zone difference. Norway. Ah, sugoi. Norway. Steki. I really want to go to Norway. It seems like must be one of the most beautiful countries in the world. So here's Vincente. Here too. So anyone else who joins can become a party member as well. And we're all in this adventure together. This is less a Japanese class, really. It's more of a journey through Japanese games, and I'm just kind of a guide. The idea is we can all kind of help each other and level up together. So this is Tudim, Vincente, and I'm probably saying your name wrong, sorry, and Royness from Norway. I think, as I recall, Royness might have a hat. Ah, that's what Rex says when it's a new day. So ichinichi no hajimari. Hajimari means the beginning, so the beginning of a new day. So now it's morning, so let's go up the stairs. Here we are together. Our party finally formed. Finally, we're not all alone. It always is hard in these games when you start all alone, but if you have party members, we actually have 4 now. Royness. Koko desu samui desu. Yeah, I can't read samui that much on the screen, but on my other screen I can read it. Yeah, samui, very cold. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota in the U.S. It's cold here too. Samui desu ne. Samui means cold. And then Vincente, sorry if my name is complicated. It's pronounced Vic Tenny. Vic Tenny. It's a Pokemon. Oh. Vic for short. Okay, Vic sounds good. Vic. And yeah, if you miss any of it, like you're gone for a little while before, you can always watch it again on YouTube or on Twitch. Very easy. And Royness at the beginning, I kind of did a longer intro today talking about all the different features of the channel. Went into more depth on the first 50 words. The Twitch 50, I call it. These words that I hope everyone can learn a little bit. And yeah, Too Dim, he just commented he's still at the World Tree. But he's at least here in spirit, so that's why I draw him here. So let's keep going. But yeah, if you want to watch more of the information on the channel, there's a longer explanation at the beginning today. I kind of jumped into the game yesterday, but some people found that a little confusing. Oh, here we go. Kono kai yori ue ni wa ima wa yoga nai kara ikanai de yoko. Okay, he's saying above this floor we have no business going because we're not supposed to go up there yet. And some of the kanji you see there, kono kai, so kai is floor. So kono meaning this. So this floor yori. So yori ue means above this floor. This is the kanji for ue. It's kind of pointing upwards. So the kanji for up. So we don't need to go above this floor. So we went the wrong way. Let's go back. Yeah, so Too Dim is at the World Tree. To remind me, I want to put a little tree with Too Dim. He's got like a little World Tree branch. Don't worry, I'll erase this soon. Okay, so Too Dim says, maybe by the time you get to the World Tree in the game, I'll have learned the hiragana. So far I can recognize Mo. Tooth is no pun spamming it all the time. Nice. Yeah, I knew that Mo could be useful for something. Because the Mo is actually like a really important grammar particle. We'll be learning it pretty soon. So it's actually really good to learn that one first, because you use it all the time. It means also. So anytime you say mo, like watashi means I, you can say watashi mo for me too. You can always use mo for also. So it's a very useful particle to know. Okay, where were we going? So we have 4 steps to go in this direction. Here we go. Irashaimase mo. Again, the mo. I actually learned hiragana in Duolingo. It's actually pretty easy. I recommend it at Too Dim. Nice. Okay. This is maybe my favorite comment that I've seen on stream so far. If anyone's watching on YouTube or whatever, and you have this level of commenting ability, this is the kind of like synergy that can help the quest level up. If party members start kind of helping each other and giving tips to each other and saying like what resources they used, like then it's essentially like we're giving like weapons and like resources to each other to level up in the game and in real life. So that's good to know. I haven't used Duolingo, but I've heard some good things about it. So that seems like it could be a good hiragana resource. Also in the hiragana section on Twitch, I showed a really good video about hiragana that's an hour long. It can teach you everything about it. Exploding Penguin. One thing that helped me was a hiragana training for kids video on YouTube. Nice. Hiragana training for kids video on YouTube. Yeah, if you could give more information about it. I don't know if you can link on there, but if you give information about it, maybe people could look it up, because that could be really helpful. Because yeah, hiragana really is the key to the language. If you learn it, you learn all the sounds in the language. So even if you can't read the kanji, if there's furigana, which is what kids used to learn, you can read it because there's little hiragana above the kanji. A lot of games that are more for kids, like Pokemon and Animal Crossing, they have furigana, just like the words down here. How you see ichi above, you can see the furigana above the character. Games like Animal Crossing and Pokemon has that. So if you're starting out, I recommend playing a game like that. The reason I'm starting with this game, even though it's a little harder, there's no furigana, is because this game's awesome. Oh, you can link. Nice. So yeah, here's a link if anyone wants to look at this video. Did you say it's a way that like Japanese kids, it's a video for Japanese kids? For or just for kids? Nice. So yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of good YouTube videos for Japanese. After the stream yesterday, I was kind of surprised that we got a bunch of new followers on Twitch, but then I was even more surprised when I looked at YouTube, we got even more subscribers there. And I think part of it might be that like language is really big on YouTube. There's not hardly any language though on Twitch. It's more about just gaming, which is why I made the channel here. But it seems like YouTube, if you want to find language resources, it's amazing. And it's like 10 years ago, we had nothing like that. So let's keep going. Let's go to this shop. Sate to dori o kao kana? So what will you buy? What should we buy, you guys? I don't think it really matters what we buy. Okay, so when you buy things in this game, so we know everyone's in this party. We can erase some of this now. Okay. If we look at the bottom, it tells the effects. So 4% down, it says. In Katakana, it says down, down. 5% up, 8% up. So they're just using the words up and down, but putting them in Katakana. Down, up. So that's another way Katakana is used. I see another comment here. So VZ Blade. Welcome, VZ Blade. I'm kind of sad after knowing the Japanese version doesn't have that many dialects. I think only Kansai Ben appeared. Yeah, that's a good point. I think one of the characters later, don't want to spoiler, uses Kansai Ben, or a couple of characters. Kansai Ben is the dialect that you have in central Japan, in kind of the Osaka, Kyoto region. And it's pretty popular in Japan. You often see it in comedy and in movies and things like that. And kind of sometimes funnier characters. So like a funnier character in this game, I believe, uses not Kansai Ben. We'll see that later. It's a good point, though. That's a really good comment, too. So we see these effects down and up for HP, for Etteru, and for, what is that, party gauge? Yeah, Pati Geiji. All that's in Katakana. I see the kappa for 2 dim, so that's like a funny comment. I've learned that's what the kappa means. If you're on YouTube, you probably have no idea what a kappa is. A kappa is actually a Japanese mythical creature, but it became a meme on Twitch. I don't totally know why, but I did watch a video on it on YouTube. You can find that video on YouTube too. It explains the kappa meme. Basically, anytime someone tells a joke, there's this little kappa face, I guess. Some person's face. I don't totally get it. But anyway, buy 10 of everything so you can start spamming food for trust levels right away. Not a bad idea, except I can't even afford 10 of these. Let's buy one of these. One of these. Let's not be totally poor for now. Okay. Daiji no shigoto no mae ni. Excellent. We completed the quest of all these random chores we have to do before we actually do the important stuff. Yatta! Hoshikattu accessory wa katta shi, shokuryou mo jubun ni katta. So we bought the accessories we need, also food. So let's keep going. Junbi wa bantan da na. So we're good for our junbi, our preparations. Shuppatsu made wa jikan ga aru kara. Shukuya de kyusoku o toro kana. So it's saying maybe we should go to the hotel. Ji-chan no moto ni modotte mo yasumeru kedo sekkyo kikasare sou dashi. So he'll probably lecture us. That's this word here. Sekkyo. He'll give us a lecture if we go back. So we should go rest first. We saw this word yesterday too. Yasumu or yasumeru. We want to go to somewhere where we can rest. Again, it's not the kanji day, but this is one of my favorite kanji, so I'll really quick show it. It's kind of a perfect one to kind of see how kanji can work. On the left side of it, you have an element that means person. On the right side, you have an element, this one, kind of running it poorly here with the mouse, but it means tree. Oh wow, that's really poor. Okay. So you can imagine a person kind of leaning on a tree, taking a rest, and that means rest. Yasumeru. It always helped me remember it. So if you see a person here, leaning on a tree, it looks a little bit like a tree maybe. They're taking a rest. Easy way to remember that one. Yasumeru. も金はまだあるからたまにはふかふくベッドで休んでもいいよな. So again at the bottom you can see that yasunde, it's good to rest sometimes in a soft bed. Shukiya wa haraboko. So that's katakana. Sometimes I'm slower at reading katakana because it's just kind of weird. You don't see it quite as much. And it's kind of weird words. Harapeko shokuro. So like Harapeko shokuro is like a cafeteria. Harupeko is like the name of the cafeteria, I guess. And it's in front of that. Saki ni yaru. Saki meaning in front of. So let's go. This is a great word. Iko. Let's go. So this is the word for to go. And if you add o, the o at the end, it means kind of let's go. So, iko. So, iko. Ikimashou. Let's go together. Yosh. Okay, so where are we going now? Now we see up here the question mark, so we can do other quests. I believe that means quest. What do I mean? I believe I played the game. I know it means quests. Let's get a quest from Afto. Choshi wa dou? How are you? Yo! I think that means he's good. Ore tachi kore kara kakurenbo suru da yo na. So kakurenbo means hide and seek. So suru means to do. So kakurenbo suru means they're going to play hide and seek. Dakara yogo aru nara ata ni shite hoshii mo. So if you have something to do, you can do it later. Moshikashite kagege tachi to issho ni asobitai n janai desu mo. Do you want to play with us? Sono hasso wa nakatta mo. So don't want to play with them. Doshite motte iu nara issho ni asonde agete mo ii ze. So it seems like they want to play with him, and he says, I guess I'll play with you. Tadashi, katamari wa anta dakara na. Or no, sorry. I read this word as katamari. If it had a little earth thing here, it would mean katamari, which means like a clod of earth, or like a cluster. But that's not there, so this is just the kanji for oni, which means demon. And then when you play this game, hide and seek, whoever's hiding is called the demon, the oni, or the ogre maybe. So you'll be hiding. Makasete. Nakanaka ii henji da na. Or we'll be looking, I guess. Dewa ruru o setsumei suru mo. They'll explain the rules. Ruru, of course, in katakana. Kakureru hani wa kore goroto manto no ikkai bubun dake mo. So just the first floor. Nikai sankai made sukai hajimeru to hi ga kurete mo oranai n da yo na. So if we use the higher floors, second and third floor, you can see the numbers. It would never end. Okachan ni okorarete shimau mo. So okachan means mother. Mother would get mad at us if we do that, if we play too long. それで全員見つけたらこの、木陰の、休息所に集合も. So let's meet at the tree, shadow in the trees. わかったか? Do you understand? 了解. Again, we saw that yesterday, just means Roger. 探す範囲は広くないけど、タルルたちは簡単には見つけられないも. 100% grape juice. I don't know this meme. What does that meme mean? Down there. What's the name for that one? What does it mean? It looks like a cute kind of anime image. So he's saying you won't easily find me. Kokage. Arigatou gozaimasu. So yeah, I made a mistake there. Kokage. So some kanji have a more rare reading. Usually tree is pronounced ki, but for that one they pronounce it ko when it's in that combination. So kokage means the tree shadow. Anyway, yokoso, welcome, 100% grape juice. Thanks so much. Tasukatta. Nagasaki shushin desu ne. Ii desu ne. Boku mo Nagasaki de homestay shimashita. Tanoshikatta. So I did a homestay in Nagasaki. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think that at the very end of stream yesterday, 100% grape juice said they're from Nagasaki. I did a homestay there. So that's a cool connection. Nagasaki-shi. Hi. Yeah, I was in Nagasaki City. And I just went there last summer too, actually. I think Nagasaki's a really cool city. Nagasaki ga daisuki desu. Let's continue. Mainichi kakurenbo shiteru oretachi no jitsuyoku o misete yaru ze. We'll show you our hide and seek powers. Jitsuryoku means like our true powers. Jitsuryoku o misete yaru, to show you our full powers. So yesterday I kind of showed this kanji to show something or to look at something. It's another kind of cool kanji, I think. It's an eyeball. The way I like to think about it, any way you think of it that helps you remember it can help, but the way I think of it, it's like an eye with little legs. So the top part alone means eye. You pronounce it me. And if you add these little two leg looking things, you can kind of imagine a big monster that's like an eyeball that's staring at you and watching you. Well, that's what it means to watch, so it's easy to remember if you think about it like that. Think like in some games, it's kind of like a monster, like a beholder or something, like a giant eyeball with special powers, magic powers. Whatever mnemonic works for you can help remember it. Let's keep going. Ja, tareru tachi wa kakureru kara, 100 kazoetara sagashi hajimete imo. So count up to 100, we can look for them. Kakurembo. So the quest is Kakurembo, hide and seek. Let's not make this the active quest though. You can see in Katakana, Akutebu questo. And then you can say hi or ie. Let's say ie, because no, let's focus on our main party quest. So we have a comment from Roynus. Pretty awesome that beginners all the way up to Neitebu, that's in Katakana, are watching your stream. Yeah, sugoi desu ne. That is awesome. Yeah, the more native Japanese speakers we have, the better, because they can really, really help us. And then 2dim says, beholders. We don't need no stinking beholders. I don't know this meme either. What does this meme mean? Beholders. Oh, is that the face of like the disgust or something? Yeah, I think I've heard about that one. But yeah, the idea with this quest is we have nakama of all different levels. Native level, intermediate, advanced, beginner, people that don't even know English, don't even know Japanese, people that are raised by wolves, don't even know any language, even a cat. Like our first party member is a cat, knows no language except meows. So let's keep going. So yeah, all nakama can help. But any native speaker nakama are very strong. Totemo tsuyoi. Native wa ichiban tsuyoi nakama kamoshirenai. Tasukarimashita. Okay. Where are we going? I'm getting lost because I'm thinking about comments. We're going this way. But there's a wall. I think we need to go around. Let's see if we die. Oh no! Oh wow. Fall damage isn't so bad in this game. I was worried there. Huh. I think I may be lost already. Anyone know where we're going exactly? Going up. We need to go up. I find this place to be a little confusing, but not close to as confusing as later places will be. So going up. Go to the inn. Oh, right. Go to the inn. Same place as the cafeteria. Arigatou gozaimasu. Here we go. So, shukuhaku shisetsu ni tsuite chotto setsumei desu. So I'm not going to read all this, but basically we can get bonus experience and level up when we go to the inn. And the idea with power level for this channel is a little bit similar. We won't gain the power right away. The words won't show up down here right away. But overnight, I'll change it, and then the power level will show up. So if we sleep on it, hopefully we'll learn some of the new words maybe. Let's look here. So we can get experience. Good. So Roynes at 100% grape juice. Power level wa nan desu ka? So yeah, this comment that it's pointing at over here, this is a really good comment for this channel too. Power level wa nan desu ka? I'm interested to think, like, what do people think their power level is in Japanese? If you think about it, in your native language, your power level is probably around 20,000, 30,000, maybe higher. Probably 30,000 if you've gone to college and everything, I would guess. Not that college really would necessarily teach you more words. But in another language, it can be hard to get over 10,000 words. I would guess my power level in Japanese is around 15,000. It's just an estimate. I would say my power level that I actively use when speaking is definitely lower than that. And probably my passive power level reading might be a bit higher. So around 15,000, I'd say. Roynes, what do you think your power level is in Japanese? So yeah, anyone, if you'd like to estimate your power level, I'd be curious. Anyone who wants to comment what you think your power level might be in Japanese. And then maybe we can check back later, see if it might go up. Maybe by the end of the stream, it can go up by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. That's my goal. Let's keep going to the inn here. Here we go. Koki shonin tachi ga okay, I see a couple comments. Sento ryoku wa so 100% grape juice is saying their power level is like 500,300. Yeah, Sento ryoku, that's the word for power level in Japanese. So they must... I did not know that Saiyans live in Nagasaki, but apparently we've got a Saiyan in our midst. So Vincente says Japanese around 50 or 60. Awesome, above 50. So you're already above at Twitch 50. Spanish over 10,000. Oh, that's cool. I wish I knew more Spanish. My Spanish power level is probably like 50. Maybe more, a little more. English power level about 500 or 5,000. Nice. Based on how your English looks on this channel, I'd bet your English power level might be higher than 5,000. Too Dim says, I think at least beat man with shotgun. Too Dim? Man with shotgun? I'm not sure what that says. So sugoi desu. Yeah, sugoi. I think they're probably talking about 100% grape juice, because that's a crazy power level. And then Roynes says, sugoi. My power level, ouch, probably less than 1,000. That's really good, though. Like the first 500 or so words that you learn in Japanese, it probably comprises about 90% of the words, 85% of the words you encounter when you're reading. So that's plenty to start playing video games with a lot of comprehension in Japanese. Tudim says, Yeah. Exploding Penguin. Man with Shotgun is the first character in Dragon Ball Z who had his power level scanned by Reddits. Yeah, very true. Was that a farmer? I always think of it as the farmer, but yeah, Man with Shotgun. Very first guy Reddit uses his scouter. Right. So yeah, one of my goals in this channel that I haven't talked about yet, like if people come in and they know another language, like I would kind of like ideally to have a power level of 5 in like as many languages as possible. So for example, like Spanish, I'm writing on the board here, power level 5, Arabic, power level 5, like all these different languages, power level at least 5. And I know 5 isn't that high, but 5 is at least the level where if you meet someone from that place, they'll be like, oh cool, like you care enough about my culture to know a little bit. And I'll say, yeah, I'm at least as strong as that farmer, that guy with the shotgun from Dragon Ball Z, in your language. Thanks to you, my power level is slowly going up, especially on Kanji. Sugoi yokatta. I'm glad your power level is slowly going up. And yeah, I'd say off of stream too. Like not during this show. I feel like, in a way, the best thing this show can do is maybe inspire people to study and find ways to increase their power level off stream by using a program like Anki or finding different resources online. That's a big part of what I want to try to do, is have people level up, go on their own Japanese quest after stream, either playing games or online or whatever else. Okay, let's see where we are here. A lot of comments. It's pretty awesome. Arigatou gozaimasu. So, 少し休ませてもらいたいです. So let's have a rest. ありがとうございますも. So adding mode, a thank you. 部屋は空いてますよ. So your room, your 部屋 means room. Your room is open, empty. 空いてます. Cool. So we can say yasumanai, which means don't rest, or karuku yasumu. So karui means lightly, so karuku yasumu means to have a light rest. And again, you can see that kanji, the person resting by the tree. Let's take a light rest. Yosh, level up kano. So let's take a look at this. Again, the learning target today is... Where are we? Okay. The learning target today is Katakana. If anyone's just tuning in, this here is some Katakana telling us we can level up. This is a really good one because this is what we're doing on this channel. This is the goal. To level up, to get experience, to sleep, and then to level up some more. I think this system in this game actually makes sense because when you sleep, there's a lot of science behind it. Like new ideas get collected in your brain, and that's when you really gain new experience. So it works. Royness is saying something. No, a couple people are saying something. Let's look at those comments. My power level is weird, Blade says. Due to my Chinese background, I can understand some kanji, and maybe their meanings, but does it really count if I can't pronounce it? I think it counts. It at least counts partially. So maybe like half a power level point, but it's definitely something. It's not 0. And then Royness says, any recommendations on kanji textbooks that complement the Genki series well? It's a good question. Kanji textbooks. That's kind of a big rabbit hole, but let me show you one that doesn't work for everyone, but for me it works really well and I love it. Let's quick go to the browser cam. And then after that, we'll go back to this level up. Alright, so we were looking at Katakana before. There's a really, really great, to me, maybe the best forum for Japanese on the internet called Kanji Kohi. I don't think I'm logged into it, so I don't know if I can look all of it right now. But this website's all free, and what it does is, if you make an account there, people make stories for every kanji, and you can learn from the stories. For example, let's take a look. Here's one of the stories. A woman, kanji for woman, is fond of her child. and put it together, that means ski, to like. Easy way to remember liking something. Most women like their child. Good way to remember. And the really cool thing is lots of different people made stories. I've made stories. And you upvote what the best stories are. So you can see the most upvoted stories and learn from them on this website. And this website goes with a book. The book is called Remembering the Kanji. It's very popular. I think it's a little expensive, but it's very good. I have it. I went through all of it. One summer I just plowed through this book. At the time I did it, I probably already knew. Remembering the Kanji, that's wrong, but it figured it out. I probably already knew, I don't know, almost 1,000 kanji when I did this book, but it really helped me to get to that full 2,000 plus that you need. So here's the book on Amazon. How much is this thing? So yeah, it's not that bad. If you can get that for 12, that's a pretty good deal. So in this book, the really cool thing about it is it goes in a certain order where you build stories, and you keep building stories until you've learned all the kanji, basically. I want to give you a disclaimer. I've recommended this to a lot of friends. Most of my friends got through maybe like a few hundred, but then stopped. You need a lot of motivation and maybe a lot of imagination to make a lot of stories to get through it. But for me, I loved it, and some people it worked really, really well for. The cool thing about it, some people have gone through this book, they can write all the kanji. It might take a year or whatever to get through it. I plowed through it in a month, but I found it to be very, very good. So this is one I'd recommend. I've also heard a website called Wani Kani. I haven't used it, but it's supposed to be very good for learning kanji. I think it's a pay site, but I hear people talk about it all the time. I also think just learning kanji on Anki could be really good. But the one I have personal experience with is Kanji Koi, the free part, and then this book. If you want the book, you can get the book here too. But in my opinion, the website's even better than the book, and it's free. It's got a flashcard system built into if you want to use it, or you can just use Anki. I kind of did both. I mostly used Anki. Anki's a flashcard program, by the way. Okay, let's go back to the game. Good question. Yosh, ikimashou.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Mada 55. Still 55. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome, Roynus. Let's keep going. Level up kano. So we were looking at this. So kano means possible. So this word here means level up is possible. And level up is always possible on Japanese quests. So this is a good message for us to look at. Again, this is katakana, level up kano with kanji. So it's possible to level up. Sugoi. Exactly. Let's keep going. Ooh. Height. Of course we're going to level up to level 3. I guess we could not level up and have it be a more challenging game, but since our focus is more language, we'll always level up. Height. 強くなった. See, he said 強くなった. 強い means strong. You said 強くなった means to get stronger. I think I said that yesterday too. So Rex will say that a lot. 強くなった. So end leveling up. Height. Height. Yappari, Ji-chan no senaka ni aru heya de neru to wa zenzen chigau na. So, yappari. This is a really good word that when you're in Japan, you hear all the time. In Japanese class, I don't think I ever learned it, but in Japan you hear yappari all the time. It means as expected. So as expected, going to a real inn is a lot more comfortable than sleeping on the back of a Titan on the back of Gramps. Zenzen chigau means completely different. So before, to dim, you mentioned mo. So you know this mo, hiragana. So you can at least point this out. So here's mo. Mo means also here. So he's saying, for some reason, I also feel like I'm a little bit stronger. So we also leveled up. So that's what Mo can be used for. We'll see that later once we have Mo as our target, but we might as well do some of this now. Maybe if we don't find it, we can go back and search out this video. そろそろ集合場所へ向かおうか. Let's go to the meeting place. 確か1階にあるゴルトマント、本出の港だったよな. Okay, so in front of the gate of the port. まだゴルトマントを、散策したり買い物してもいいかもしれないけど. But it could be good to go around and do some more shopping. It's a good word to learn. 買い物 is to go shopping. So if you ever visit Japan, you can say 買い物をする. You see the particle here, o, and then shi or suru can mean to go shopping. So 買い物をする. But here we said 買い物をしてもいい. So it might be okay to go shopping. とにかく出発しよう. In any case, let's go. More about our boken. Okay, talking about our shops. Now we're able to go to shops. Excellent. Okay. Eh? It's talking about the pouch. So here we see more katakana. So much katakana in this game. Like all these things on the right that are popping up. It's all katakana stuff about new shops. Like accessory shop. And here's telling us about the pouch. So in this game we have something called a pouchy. A pouch. That we can put items and gain effects. Pouchy item. Okay. Again, if you're just tuning in, all those menus, we don't read those. There's tons of menus in this game. They can be kind of... thank you, Japanese, or 100% grape juice. Another word I said a bit wrong. So, yeah, I knew that one too. Kadode. Meaning the, like, gate entrance. Yeah, monshutsu is another alternate reading for those kanji, but when you put them together, kadode is the way you say it. Thanks so much for the comment. I can level up on this journey too. Now if I sleep on it, I can choose the level up option, and I will. I will choose that option. Yosh! One thing I like to do is jump off cliffs in this game, so you might see me die a lot. I like to take risks. That could be related to why I want to do a channel like this. It's kind of a challenge to play games in Japanese, even by yourself, but on a stream, it's not easy, but I think it's a fun challenge. Felt a bit like jumping off a high ledge to do my first stream yesterday. Yosh. Okay, here we go. So, is that number one step? Let's test it. One step. One step. Yeah, about. Yosh. By the way, in Japanese, ippo is one step. So you can say one step, ippo, ippo, ippo. I meaning ichi, one, and po meaning step, ippo. Ippo, ippo, susumimasu. That's the way we can learn a language, step by step. Ippo, ippo, susumimasu. There's a popular anime maybe you've heard of. It's called Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing anime, and it's, I guess, about taking that first step. I haven't really watched it, but that's what it's called. So I'm guessing it's about step-by-step leveling up. Just like here. Oh, here we go.
渦潮を出すのか。会長も豪気だな。
渦潮を出すのか. So they got a really nice ship for us. すごい。
この程度の船で何感動してんのさ。
Okay. Now remind me, don't press A because I will skip the scene. I'm pressing plus. I'm pressing plus. Yesterday, twice I pressed A and skipped the scene. I will gambaru. I will try my best. So she just said, why are you so surprised at seeing this ship?
本当に子供なんだから
Hontoni. So hontoni means like you're really a child, aren't you? Kodomo. She keeps calling us that word. Kodomo. We just saw that kanji over on the kanji site for child. Ko and then kodomo means child. And I'm guessing that throughout the game, we will be called a kodomo because we're kind of young. Oh my goodness, I almost pressed A.
子供とか大人とか関係ないだろ
So kanke nai has no relation. Kanke means like a relation to something. So nai negates that, means the negative. So kanke nai has nothing to do with that.
この船の凄さが分かんないのかよ
So we learned the word sugoi yesterday. So he said sugosa. If you add sa, you can make sugoi into a noun. So do you not understand like the awesomeness of this boat, basically?
世間知らずはめんどくさいって言っ
Ooh, this is a cool word. Maybe some of you guys know this one. Mendokusai. So she's calling us mendokusai, annoying or troublesome. If you ever see Naruto, Shikamaru, the character Shikamaru says this word all the time. He'll always say, mendokusai, mendokusai. Troublesome, troublesome is the way they translate it in English. And she's saying that us not understanding about the world, this phrase means not understanding the world, how the world works, seiken shirazu, is mendokusai. So she's a little annoyed with us. It's okay.
てんの
同い年くらいのくせに偉
So he's saying, even though we're the same age, you're acting all erai. You're all putting on airs, acting all like a big shot. Erai means kind of like acting all important.
普通にあそこのロープ踏んづけてると出港の時に巻き込む足がちぎれるぞ
So he's saying your legs will get ripped off if you're not careful with that rope.
嘘だけど
Uso dakedo. Okay, that was a really good word. I kind of want to go back and like add that to our power level, but I guess I won't. But uso means lie. So he's saying, just kidding. Uso dakedo. Uso.
あんたね
Anta, you. What are you doing? Anta means you. Anata.
世間知らずはお互い様みたいじゃない
So he's saying, again, the same phrase, seiken shirazu. Someone who doesn't know the world. Like, right back at you. Otagai-sama mean, like, you're just the same. I guess we both don't know. So he's just teasing her back. Let's see. We got a comment. Is the tsu just there to add stress to the honto? Yeah, I think it's just kind of because it's informal, and she's saying it kind of in an exaggerated, informal way. Like normally you say honto, but she's kind of said honto. Like you kind of hear that puff in your voice when you say that. That's what the small tsu represents. I think you drew a big tsu, but I think it was actually a small tsu, which would mean kind of a puff in your voice there, like the honto, like that, like the kind of hard T like that. Good question.
出航するぞレックス別に見送りもいないんだろ
Okay. And I'm sorry, I have no idea how to type the small tsu. Yeah, that's a good point. I think you can just press like TT. Like normally if you press like TU, it'll make it tsu. But if you press TTU, I think it will probably be a small one. So I think he says we're about to go here.
夜から見張りだそれまで中で休んでろ
So we're going to look out until night. Until then, again, that word yasumu, to take a rest, yasunde. It looks pretty small. Yeah, it is small. I think it can get smaller. I could be wrong, but I think that's the large tsu. The small one makes a little bit of a different sound. It's one of the trickier parts of hiragana. But if you watch that 1 hour video on hiragana, it goes into detail about all of that. Yeah, exactly. Like if you type in honto into a dictionary, you won't find it. It's just a kind of casual way to say it.
了解
Again, yokai. They say yokai a lot in this game. So, Roger.
じゃあな。
Jana, see you later. Humph. I don't think I need to translate that. Okay, sate, we're about ready. I'm proud of myself that I did not press A for that entire scene. Okay, looks like we're all ready. I think when we're ready then, we can go there. What do you guys think? Do you think we're ready?
よっと。
Ooh, what do we have here? Oh. 樽の中に入ってたのに見つけるなんて何かずるしたもん So we found this guy even though he's hidden inside a barrel. 樽の中 So the second kanji you see there means naka. Taru, it's a tricky word. I'm glad I actually knew it. So he's inside the barrel. Good, we found him. ごめんなさい。タルルの方がスルーしたも。So he's saying, sorry, the other guy playing was cheating or being unfair. アフトも影毛も見つけられなかったこのズルを見抜くなんて相当な眼力の持ち主も。So he's saying we're pretty cool to like see through where they're hiding and not even find the others yet. Yeah, it's funny. We found the hardest one, I think, hiding in the barrel, but luckily like our mini map tells us where he is. If you were a kid and you had a mini map and you played hide and seek, it really wouldn't be much of a game. 悔しいけど先にwas it Kokage? Kokage の休息所に戻ってるのも他の二人も頑張って見つけてあげてほしい So try to gambaru, work hard and find the other two as well. Yosh. So our Kakurenbo, our hide and seek quest was updated.
よっと。
So if we jump off here, I don't think we die. We can swim in the clouds, but not sure if there's much meaning to that right now. But I've got to swim in the clouds at least a little bit. Sugoi. Fua fua. Means fluffy. Fua fua. Sugoi desu ne. I think you're good to go unless you want to do some side quests. Yeah, I think we're good to go too. Ikimashou. This dude's name is in katakana. Supura. Okay? And I realize I'm just like yelling out the katakana. If you don't know it, it's meaningless. It'll just look like random symbols to you. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned some resources you might find if you want to study it on your own. But even if you don't learn any of the katakana from this video, I'm hoping at least some patterns of how the words work together. Some of the patterns might start to become a little bit more clear. Masaka, Rex mo issho ni kono uzushio ni noreru nante na. Okay, so the question asked earlier by 2dim, like 2dim asked, so do you use all three writing systems in one sentence? This is a sentence that's an example of using all three, so let's just take a look at it. Wakaran. So what is Roinus saying? Eigo no sentoryoku wa nan desu ka? So Roinus is saying, what is your power level? 100% grape juice wakaran. But you use that like weird face, so maybe you know. Well, I'm guessing you at least know the word percent, the word grape, and the word juice. So your power level is at least 3. And I'm guessing if you're listening to this channel, probably a lot higher. Because to find this, I think would take a level of English. Because there's a lot of English around these parts. Good question, Roinus. Let's see. Roinus, at least it's better than my Japanese power level. Sugoi. So anyway, this sentence uses all three forms. So first we see masaka, like, I can't believe it. Rexu is going on a big ship like this. So Rex, his name is foreign, so that's in katakana. And then we see mo, meaning like kind of also. I can't believe even Rex or also Rex is going together on this ship. So ishoni means together. So isho is one and sho, kind of together on this ship. So you see kanji just in this one line. You see hiragana, 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 katakana, 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 hiragana, kanji, kanji, hiragana. And you'll always kind of see these patterns throughout Japanese writing. It seems pretty tricky at first, but it comes to be really fun as you read more and more. And the kanji actually, when you learn it, it helps reading a lot. Like when I try to read in all hiragana, it's a lot harder than with kanji. Because kanji help break up the sentences. Without kanji, it's hard to parse the sentences because in Japanese, there's no spaces between sentences. So the kanji helps a lot. Let's see. What did we say with some people commenting here? So Royna said, no, 100% said, Ninshiki Eitango wa. Nice. So your power level might be over 13,000, at least the English you're aware of. Sugoi. 強いですね。さすがですね。Amazing. Arigato. And then Royna says, oops, meant to tag 100%. Yeah. I'll take the amazing. We can share the amazing. Okay, let's keep going here. お前のサルベージの売れ前はもう広く認められてきたってことな. So yeah, he's saying the reason must be you're finally being acknowledged. Your skills as a salvager are well known now, or more widely known. 嬉しいことだな. It's a happy thing. 嬉しい means happy. Koto means like a happy thing. It kind of makes something into a noun. Hi, little Neko. 嬉しいことだな. それで準備は済んだのか? あとはお前さんが乗り込んだら出航だぞ. So once our junbi is ready, once we're prepared, we can go. We can shove off. Share the sugoi. Agreed. We will share the sugoi. 一緒に。みんなはすごいですね。Junbi. Yeah, that's why we're talking to you. So, hi. We are Junbi'd. We're ready. Sasuga Rexuda. So, yeah, they say Sasuga. I just said Sasuga a few minutes ago to 100% grape juice. The reason I said it, 100% grape juice, you can still see it on the screen there, said, I know about 13,000 words, or I'm aware of about 13,000 words. Gudai. They said Gudai, which means about 13,000 words. It's hard to know exact power level, unless you're just starting out, I guess. But when I saw that, I said, Sugoi, Sasuga da ne. Sugoi meaning, wow, that's really cool, that's quite a high power level. And Sasuga meaning, like, as expected. Like, we already have seen some great posts from 100% grape juice, so I would expect they would have a high power level. 今回の目的地は、未探査海域だからな。楽しみだよね. So this is an unexplored region of the ocean we're going to, so let's look forward to it. Yeah, sounds ちょっと怖い. A little bit scary. Let's see. Royna says, hello. Oh, wait. We got a thing. Let's pause for a second. I think I'm ready for my first Japanese equation. 100% grape juice. 100% grape juice is Eigo no sentoryoku equals my Nihongo no sentoryoku times 13. Ah, sugoi desu ne. We're going deep into the math of Japanese power level now. Sugoi. Yosh. Okay, this might be a little longer scene, so someone in chat, if you write, don't press A, that might help me. I really don't want to press A, because then I'll skip the whole thing again. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a short scene. Okay, so this is the ship's name. Mitansa kaiki ni tochaku suru no wa ashita. Okay, so we'll reach where we're going, this unexplored region, ashita, tomorrow, ashita. Mada mada jikan ga kakaru na. So it will still take time. Mada means still, so mada mada jikan ga kakaru. So jikan is time here, so it will still take time. Toriaizu, irai nin ni koi o kakete oko kana. Toriaizu is the first hiragana you see there. It's a good word to learn. Don't press A, thank you. Yeah, I feel like that exclamation point thing with the press A, like that makes me like want to press A though. But yeah, thanks Vincent. Thanks Vic. Don't press A. I'll do my best. Arigatou gozaimasu. So toriaizu, the first hiragana there just means so for now we can do something else. For now we can talk to our client. Skoshi demo aite no koto o shitte okitai shi. Yeah, no kidding. We don't know who the heck we took this job from. So he's saying now. Skoshi demo, so a little bit, we can get to know our aite, who we got the job from. Shiru, this is to know, so shitte okitai. So I want to get to know a little bit who our client is. Maybe think about that before you take this job where we're like, who knows what we're going to do. But I guess the price tag was right. それにドライバーと話せる機会なんてめったにないからな。Also, we rarely get chances to talk with drivers. True. その後はモネルさんのところへ行こう。So after that, let's go to Moneru. Who's Moneru? Anyway, let's go there. I'm sure the compass will tell us. 夜から見張りを頼まれたのに So we were asked to be a lookout for nighttime. Yoru, first kanji there is nighttime. Suppokasu to okararu zo. So they'll get mad at us if we don't do our job. Nice, new location. Rando mappu. Let's look at the map. I don't think we've looked at the map yet. Okay, so we have this map here. Uzushio, I think is the name of this ship. You can see that's written in katakana up here. And then sennai means inside the ship. The first kanji is ship. The second kanji nai, inside. So sennai, inside the ship. Looking good. Right now it says over here, we're at the skip travel. I guess that's the ability we have. We can do skip travel in this game. That's in katakana too. Skip travel. Yeah, so if you ever want to play a game in Japanese, I recommend learning katakana because so much of this stuff, like if you have katakana, you can access so many more words because you can pretty much draw on all your English abilities. Any English word you know, or like a large number of them have a Japanese equivalent, like skippu, trabaru, all kinds of words. And when in doubt, if you don't know a word, just say it in katakana. They might understand you. Yosh. Whoops. Don't want to skip travel. Oh, and we have this other place too. Okay. Ah, here we go. Nia and Hyako, or Byako. So the names I think are a little different in this game. So Nia, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Nia is the same name in the English version. But for her blade, his name is, I think, Dromok in the English version. But here his name is Byako. So my feeling is that they thought the Nia name was cool enough sounding in English, but Byako, I guess they thought probably sounded strange. Let's look around a bit more. Ooh. Kirei da ne. Nice view. Kirei. By the way, kirei means like beautiful, like a great view. Nia is the same. Her blade is Dromark. Yeah. Yeah. So desu ne. Okay, let's go up here a bit. Kirei. I love some of the scenes and the world building in this game. It's really pretty cool. Ooh, Jin. Let's see what Jin's looking at. I feel like anything Jin's looking at must be pretty cool. This is a guy who seems to have his stuff together. Okay, so now on the A button you can see Hanasu, which means to talk. Choshi wa dou? So we're getting to know our client here. How are you? So that seems about right. Shin. So in English, his name is not Shin, it's Jin, isn't it? I think his name is Jin in English, the English translation. But here, his name is Shin, and he is not saying much. So we see the 6 dots. You'll often see 6 dots like that when you read Japanese, like light novels and things like that, just for kind of a, like, indicating silence. I think I see a comment from Royness. I like Byakko better than Dromark. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Byakko is the name of the Western sky god. Really? I don't know, but sounds awesome. Sounds right. Sounds like it could be right. I'll buy it. I have faith in Royness at this point in our journey. Your hunches, I think, are pretty strong. Yosh. See, this is why it's good to have Nakama on this journey. The more Nakama we have, the more we can all learn and kind of level up, not just in Japanese, but in these cultural references as well. Like if we learn about the Western sky god, we'll all have learned something. So if someone can confirm that, might be good. Let's see what Shin's going to say next. Ribera Ritasu. Ribera Ritasu no Shushin nanoka. So he's saying, are you from this place called Ribera Ritasu? To me, that's a mouthful. It's like weird to say. That's where we're from, I guess. You're saying, so you're from this place? Ah, so da yo. So da yo. That's true. Iasagi mura de sorattanda. So we were raised in Iasaki town, or village. Anamura wa unkai ni chikai kara. Chisai na koro kara unkai de oyoi de asonderu nda. So I guess this is why we're a salvager. He's explaining a bit of our background. We learned this word yesterday. Chisai na koro. So when we were a child, we used to swim in the cloud sea to play. And I guess doing that led us to where we are today with our salvager skills. So chisai na koro means when we were small. Dakara sarubeji ni mo nareteru shi mitame no wari ni wa tashika na uremai dakara anshin shitete yo. So he's saying dakara. Dakara, the first hiragana you see there, means so because of this, we became used to being a salvager, even though we might not look it. We've got some skills. Shiro Tora. So Hyakusen Grape Juice wrote, I think, about the white tiger. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Vizblade said, yeah, the 4 beast names were changed in translation. Interesting. Found this on Jisho. Shiro Tora, so that means white tiger. Yeah. Said to rule over the western heavens. So that seems to make a lot of sense, because that blade is essentially a white tiger. And Byakko. Ah, very cool. Byakko is the name of the white tiger in China. Divine beast. Omoshiroi. Interesting. Omoshiroi desu ne. Arigatou gozaimasu. Benkyou ni natta. I can learn a lot on this quest too, so thanks for telling us about that. Okay, so we talked about a bit of our background. Yeah, Dromark, or Byakko, he's one of my favorite characters in this game. And I guess that makes sense considering he's like based on a god, basically. 面白い. Yeah, VZ Blade, did you play the game in Chinese or did you play the game in English before? Because you said you can read a lot of Chinese. Let's see what Byako says. Rexu-sama. So he says sama because he's being very respectful to us. Rexu-sama. Sarubeji no junbi wa ikaga deshou ka? How's the junbi? How's the preparations? So yeah, that would be. I'm just looking at the comments. So how would you pronounce that? Like, it says blue dragon, right? So the guy we ride on, Gramps, his kanji name would be like, or Chinese name would be Blue Dragon. Omoshiroi, interesting. So you played the Chinese translation of the game. Very cool. Okay, let's keep going. How's our preparations? Shitaku no idai ga kanryou suru made no aida, Hojo-sama, domo yoroshiku onegai moshiagemasu. So until we finish this, help out everyone. So the first kanji I wasn't totally sure on, so I'm sure I can be corrected by 100% grape juice, but let's keep going. Not worth dwelling on it. Kochira koso yoroshiku. So we're saying, yeah, let's help each other out. Oh, nice. See some more kanji that you can look in on the chat for the different divine beasts. Very cool. I'll have to look at all of that later. It looks really interesting. Omoshiroi desu ne. And I see Royna says, yeah, I believe I got the option to permanently choose between Japanese or Chinese when booting up the Japanese version for the first time. Yeah, I got the same option. It kind of scared me because I was like, what if I picked Chinese by accident and I have to play the game in Chinese? That would have not been a good situation. Okay. Is there anyone else to talk to here, or is it just Neo? Where's Malos? I wonder what would happen if we fell here. We'd probably die, right? It's going to be nighttime, so the sky looks different now. Kirei desu ne. You can see what time it is in the upper right-hand corner.
Yotto.
That's not Malos, is it? No, that's just Saputo, I think the guy who let us on here originally. Do you guys know where Malos is? I like that dude. I want to see what he's up to. Maybe up more. On the deck. Yosh. Oh, here we go. So the names are Metsu and Zantetsu. I guess that's his blade, isn't it? So I see some comments, I think. What's the big difference between Ryu and Yu? Yeah, those are two different kanji for dragon. The way I understand it, the second one you wrote is the more, like, the older, more traditional version of the kanji for dragon. They both mean dragon, but on a lot of signs, you'll actually see the older one because it kind of looks cooler. Like on restaurants and things like that, I often see the more complicated one, the second one you wrote. The first one, though, it's a bit simpler, and I think it's a bit more simplified, more modern version of the dragon kanji. A lot of kanji went through simplification, so you'll see older, more complicated forms and newer, more simplified forms, and I think that's an example of that. I really like that kanji for dragon. One reason I like it, the first one you wrote, the more simple one. Let me just write this on the screen really quick. So this is the kanji for dragon. To me, it's kind of easy to remember because the top element means to stand. The bottom element, it's kind of similar to the kanji for turtle. So you can kind of imagine a standing turtle, like a big standing turtle becomes kind of a dragon. The reason I really like this kanji, part of the reason I like it, is because if you add another element on the left, this is the radical. It's called the radical for water. The radical means like a kanji element or an indexing element of the kanji. The kitty's kind of running around here. But when you add that water radical to dragon, this whole kanji together means waterfall. So I kind of imagine this image of a dragon behind a waterfall. The part on the left is the water. The part on the right is the dragon. Imagine the dragon behind the waterfall. And I don't know, to me at least, it's a really cool image to remember the kanji for dragon and for waterfall. Maybe my favorite kanji. So thanks for bringing up that kanji for dragon. I see a couple new comments. A big standing kappa. Yeah, because kappas are turtles. So yeah, you're right. Like a big standing turtle. And from Jisho, yep, dragon. Especially a Chinese dragon. I prefer Malos' name in Japanese. Metsu. Yeah, I agree. I think well, in general, I'm biased towards the Japanese names because it's the original. Like, the one that I like like later on, there's a character named Hikari in Japanese. Her name is Mithra in English. To me, Hikari's a much cooler name. They should have kept Hikari because it means light. It's a really, really cool word. They should have just kept that. You don't need Mithra. Hikari's a cool word. Big standing kappa. Minna arigatou gozaimasu. Sugoi. Okay, let's talk to... That's it. Kozouka. So he's saying, hey kid. Rex te yunda. Yoroshiku na. I'm called Rex. Good to meet you. Na, nani o shitashiteru no ka wa oshiete kurenai nda yo na. You're not going to tell us what we're looking for here? Yoku wakatteru janei ka. Kozo sono tori himitsu da. He's like, you don't understand? It's a secret. That last word there looks like some complex kanji. It's himitsu, means secret. Himitsu da. It's a secret. Himitsu. Okay, a couple comments. Sorry, quick question about remembering the kanji. Do I buy all 3 volumes? Very good question, Royness. My recommendation is only buy the first one. And if you like it, get the third one too and skip the second one. The second one focuses on the readings. But there are probably better ways to learn the readings of the kanji. The first one, it's incomplete. It only teaches you how to write the kanji and the meaning. But to learn that first really helps. For example, on this chat, I believe Blade said they know a lot of Chinese. Because they know Chinese, they can learn kanji so much faster than you or I could. But since I didn't know Chinese, most English speakers don't know any Chinese. It helps a lot if you get to the level of Chinese people, like being able to at least write the characters, know the meaning. So the first book is all about just knowing the meaning. So for example, when I drew that kanji before about dragon, you just know that means dragon. That's all you know. You don't know how to say it, don't even worry about that, and then you learn all of them like that. Then you can start to learn the readings, start to learn the words. So I'd recommend buying the first one. If the system works for you, get the third one. That will bring you up to even more, like 3,000 kanji. But it's not for everyone. If you don't like it, don't do it. My philosophy is everyone learns so differently. Do what works for you. It's just that's what worked. That's one thing that worked for me. But even more than that, just doing tons of Anki cards with vocabulary, not kanji alone. I think it helps to learn kanji as words, not just the kanji. So that, to me, is even bigger than that book. But as far as books, that's the one that helped me the most. Good question. Yeah, anyone else who wants to see that book, Remembering the Kanji, I recommend Googling it and the Kanji Kohi website that goes with it. They have a great forum for questions about Japanese. To me, online, it's the second best Japanese language learning forum on the internet. The first best being the Reddit Learn Japanese subreddit. It's become pretty good. They almost have 100,000 people there now, helping each other to learn Japanese. Okay, so it's a secret. So he's not going to tell us what we're doing. Yeah. I see Royna says, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. You can say ie to say, oh, don't worry about it. Kininaru ka? So he's saying, kininaru, does it worry you? Ma ne, demo, oshiete moraenakute mo, shigoto wa kichiri kanasu yo. But even if you don't tell me, I'll do a good job. そうでなくちゃ。構造のサーバーの腕前に期待してるぜ。Looking forward to seeing your talents. We keep seeing that word udemae, our abilities as a salvager. Kozo janakute. So we keep saying kozo. It's kind of like a disrespectful way to kind of demean us as a kid. So we're saying we're not kozo, call us Rex. Putting our name here. We're saying kozo janakute Rex nandakedo. So don't call us kozo anymore. Okay. Let's see what his driver Zantetsu has to say. Kukuku. ドライバーでもないのに滅の攻撃をかわすとはなかなかだね. So even though we're not a driver, we're able to dodge his attacks. I don't know, like, we have driver arts, so like we're kind of like a driver. So he's saying it's pretty cool that we could dodge his attacks even though we're not a driver. I have a feeling he wasn't going all out in that like tiny room. Konosaki tanoshimi da. Tanoshimi to look forward to. Konosaki. What we have ahead of us. So konosaki tanoshimi da. 褒めてくれてるのかな? So are you praising us? それはどうも. Thank you. どうも is another way to say thank you. Just like you can say どうもありがとう. それはどうも. Thanks for that. I wish we had more ups in this game. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I heard you can jump really high. And I also played before this Breath of the Wild, and you can climb everything. Like, I love this game. I probably actually like it more than Breath of the Wild, even though I love that game too. But I wish I could climb like Link, or at least jump like Xenoblade Chronicles X, or like Mario. I also love Mario Odyssey. I wish I could do some wall jumps, some triple jumps, like a more complex jump palette. That'd be nice. You can jump pretty high, plus eventually you can fly anywhere you want. Yeah, in X you're talking about, that would be really, really nice. Yeah, this game is great, and it's fine, I guess, for it to be limited, but you get so spoiled with Breath of the Wild, you can climb everywhere. Like, look at this thing. Like, if we can fight and swing a sword at, like, that high of a velocity, we could climb onto that, like, little ledge, if you think about it. Like, we should be able to climb something like this. Physically. And there is no fall damage. Really? There's no fall damage. I really need to play X2. I really want to play the whole Xenoblade Saga trilogy. Yeah, the jumps in XCX are amazing. Yeah, you've all played that. How would you guys all rank the three Xenoblade games now that you've played them all? I've only played 1 and 2. And it's hard for me to rank them because I really like both of them. So, I don't know. I rank them both 1, I guess. But I'm curious what people rank the different Xenoblade games. Because I want to play X2. The reason I didn't get it was because for Wii U, it was region locked, so I couldn't get the Japanese one. Whereas this system's not region locked, so now I can make this channel. Let's see. Thank goodness for ending region lock. So I see a few comments about Xenoblade X. Characters are lacking in X, Tudem says, but the exploration is the best. That sounds cool. Even just for the exploration, like, it's so good in the other games. It must be really fun. Haven't played 1, but 2 is better than X in my opinion. 2 is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Yeah, I think it's definitely one of mine too. So is the first one. VZ Blade says 2 equals X greater than... Oh no. 2 equals 1 equals X. For me, 2 then 1, because 2 has better character development in my opinion. Yeah, I find this to be a really interesting discussion because 1 is such an amazing game. I kind of don't want to say that 2 is better, but I think 2 kind of is better. If anyone's watching on YouTube, I'm curious what do you think about this too. You can't comment on YouTube right now because it's live, but you can comment after the video stream ends, or you could come to Twitch and you can comment over here. but I'm curious about what more people think about this issue. I agree. I think the character development in this game is better than I expected. And a lot of the systems were improved, too. So I think this is our, like, lookout job. But I think we're supposed to go down and talk to Nia still. Let's jump and see if we can kill ourselves. Ah, daijoubu. 2's last chapter is even better if you have to have knowledge of one story. Yeah. I actually didn't complete the game fully. I almost beat the game, but didn't beat the game yet in English. So let's try to keep spoilers to a minimum. I think I got to about chapter 10 though. Nice. Yosh, let's talk to Nia. Nia to hanashimashou. This is a nice ship though. I kind of feel like if I was here in real life with all these characters, I'd be cool with just chilling here for a while. Taking in the view, taking in the moment. Actually, I have a mode on my broadcasting setup for that, so let's try that for a minute. Because I thought to myself, this game is so cool with like some of the exploration plays. We've got to have a scene for like game only for certain moments. So let's go to game only and just like take in the view at least once before we go below deck. Because you know stuff's gonna get real once we go to below deck. Kirei desu ne. Kumo no umi. So imagine, anyone watching, we're all party members. We're on this ship, taking in the cloud sea. Our power level is higher than ever before. It's still rising, but there's still time to relax and just look at the clouds float by. Kumo in Japanese. Kumo wa kirei desu ne. Sugoi. Gotta get one look out from the top. This reminds me of Luffy in One Piece. Always wanting to be at the top of the crow's nest, getting the best view, the adventure. I kind of feel like that right now. I don't want to go below deck. I just want to find some weird island and do a filler episode and meet some crazy characters. Kirei desu ne, hontoni. See, what we really need, I think, is like virtual reality games that are as good as this game, and then we can all strap on a headset, and as party members we can all play together and learn the words in the game. Like when you hear a character speak, you can like touch the words, you can play with them, you can analyze it, you can touch it, you can touch the kanji, you can eat the kanji. That's what we need. We need virtual reality like games taken up a level. That's like the final form of this Japanese Quest channel. If ever we go into the deeper reaches of what might be possible. Anyway, let's go back to where we were with the overlay.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
It's still 55 actually. We haven't learned a lot of words today in the spreadsheet. Been having too much fun playing the game. I think that's okay for now. We can pick up more next time. We have had a pretty good focus on katakana, so I feel good about that. Oh, I see a new comment. Welcome. Damn it. Kirei na. Kirei desu ne. So I think that's the world tree. Really, where is the world tree? I didn't see it. I gotta go up again now. Oh no. Where's the lookout? Up there. We gotta go up. I like taking the 100 damage. I like jumping down. And I like more than anything else the world tree. Gotta find the world tree. It's not actually seeable, is it? Or would it be there? Like, do we know directions at all? Does the compass indicate a north? And do we know... Is there a direction for the world tree? Ah, sugoi. There it is. Hold up. Okay, now I gotta go back to the full screen. Kirei desu ne. So now it's daytime. Yeah, we can see the full world tree. Kirei da ne. 一緒に world tree に行きましょう. Sekaju ni ikimashou. Together, we're going there. When we get there, our power level will have increased greatly. And who knows what secrets will find the world tree. Yosh, what treasures lie beyond the cloud sea.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Still 55, still 55. I guess I have that stat for it. When I switch scenes, it'll go to that. Thanks, Nappa. Yosh, let's talk to Nia finally. Kirei desu ne. Kirei na. Hontou ni kirei. By the way, kirei can be used for beautiful, like nature, can be used for beautiful people. It has a pretty wide set of definitions. I feel like there's a kind of romance to the word. When you say it, there's a kind of longing in your voice. There can be. Kirei na. That kind of feeling. Sono ni shimyo na kao shite, fune barai shite, kibun demo waruku natta ka. So yeah, that's kind of funny word that she used. So this is the kanji for boat here. And then the kanji after it is the kanji for being drunk. So it's like, are we boat drunk? Are we feeling bad because we're like seasick, basically? Because we're making a weird face. Chigao yo. Chigao. That's a good word. Means different. Chigao yo. Salvage ga takusan notteru fune ni tada narete nai dake. Just not used to being a salvager on a ship like this. Sono choushi ja touchaku suru koru ni wa kuta ni natteru darou na. So we'll be really tired. Kuta means we'll feel really tired if we get there with that attitude. Let's keep going. Ikimashou. Sono ni yowa janai. So yowai means weak. Yowai janai. So that's actually a really good word. Yowai, tsuyoi. Why don't we add those to our power level since we haven't done that yet today? Let's power level up. Let's turn up the heat. Yosh. That's the English version anyway. So the word there was yowai. And Rex was saying I'm not yowai. So the word there is yowai. But let's learn the positive one first, tsuyoi. We've heard that too today. Tsuyoi. Tsuyoi. Okay, and there I need to turn on my Google Chrome tool. So then I can copy it to my clipboard by pressing C. You can see copy to clipboard. Then we can go to our power level chart and add tsuyoi, strong. So Goku, I know he's still doing push-ups with Oki. He's just really focused on the Oki word, but since we're doing 2, he can just keep looking at that for now. But we will get more tsuyoi. And then yowai, the opposite of that. We'll have a nice set of adjectives here. Oki, chisai, big, small, tsuyoi, yowai. Those are some of the first adjectives that are good to learn, so it's great to learn them, especially for role-playing games like this. For anime, you'll always see, when you meet a new character who's got some amazing ability, you'll hear, tsuyoi! They're so strong. And then the opposite of that, yowai. Yowai, you can see how it's spelled there with English, yowai. And then that's how you write it in Japanese with kanji. Yowa. Oh yeah, he didn't say yowai exactly. Okay, yawarakai. Right, but it's similar. We can still learn it, I think. So yowai means weak. So yawarakai means like soft. So yeah, it was in Katakana. So it was kind of tricky to read, but it still worked. It has about the same meaning. Still about the same meaning for what we're reading about. Did I get to the clipboard yet? I got kind of distracted by that comment. But yeah, thanks for that comment. It's easy to kind of read what you think it might have been, which would make sense, but it might not exactly be what it is. Okay. So tsuyoi, yowai. And then, so that other word that you mentioned, yawarakai. Maybe we might as well learn that too. Sometimes you can learn from your mistakes. Let's do that. Yawarakai. So that's the full word. Yawarakai, meaning soft. So they're saying you're soft because you're getting seasick so easily. So yawarakai, soft. This is a N4 word, so a little bit harder. But N4 means about probably the first 600 words or so you want to learn. I think it's still worthy to learn. And since we're in an adjective set, I think it's worthy. And if you're calling someone soft and you want to do a shorter version, you can just say yowa, like they said. Cut off the end. Let's copy the clipboard. Let's add it. Maybe we'll put it here though, because that's kind of the negative, yawarakai, soft. The positive might be hard, which would be katai. We're powering up a lot here. I hope it's not too much, but sometimes you gotta power up. You gotta start charging. I won't do the charging sound effect. I'll do it later. Katai. So hard, soft. But we'll go with hard now. Katai. Need to press C. And again, this is just modeling a way that you could possibly gain words, learn new words when you're playing games or reading or whatever else. It's a great tool for just reading websites too. So here we go. Let's review all the adjectives we've learned so far. As Goku does his push-ups. Oki, chisai, big and small. Tsuyoi, yowai, strong and weak. All very common words. A little trickier. Katai, yawarakai, hard and soft. Hard and soft. Okay, so that means our power level just went up by 4. Can you guys, do you remember any other word that we learned before that we should add to our power level? Because now that we're here, let's just learn one more word. Any suggestions? I know we saw some words before. People kept saying kire. Why don't we learn kire? Our little moment that we had up there when we saw all the kire clouds. Beautiful. That's a great adjective too. Let's add to this little adjective set we have going. The power level, it keeps growing. Kirei. Beautiful. So some examples: beautiful butterfly, air is beautiful, can be a beautiful person, many different meanings. Kirei. Okay. Let's copy that. Kirei. And the negative of that isn't used quite as much, so let's just keep it with just kirei for now. Tsuyoi, kirei. Or rather, tsuyoi, yowai. Let's start from all the adjectives. Oki, chisai, tsuyoi. Yowai, katai, yawarakai. The hiragana is here, easy to read. Adding the English here probably would be good too, romaji. And then kirei, pretty, beautiful. Excellent. Now we have powered up fully. So let's change our power level here. Oh wow. Check this out, Napo. We're at a completely different level.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's 60. Over 60. Or about 60. Anyway, Ijo I think can include 60 in Japanese, so over 60 is kind of what they say in Japanese. So our power level is now 60. We've leveled up today. I think I'll stop the stream pretty soon here. But let's keep doing this conversation. Ooh, we see a post. PogChamp Yeah, get psyched. We've powered up. Tsuyokunatta. Those new words will appear down here tomorrow. Right now it's up to 55, but tomorrow we'll go up to 60. As we power up more and more, our power level will go up the more words we learn. The goal, of course, over 9,000. So finally, when Nappa says,
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
someday I want to play the end of that sound effect. It will be a while, but someday, over 9,000, you never know. It'll have to be a long journey for that to happen. First things first, let's get to the world tree. Sonani yowajanai. So I'm not that soft. Okay. Now I think we go to the crow's nest. Sugoi. So desu ne, sugoi. Tsuyokunatta. I hope everyone feels they got a little more tsuyoi. Tsuyokunatta. Level up. Level up shimashou. Let's level up. Right now we're leveling up in space. Let's level up in space and time. Yosh. Yatto kitte kureta ga. So you finally came. Miyari koutai shite kureru n daro. Will you switch with me? Well, we have to, so we will. Koutai suru or matte murau. So matte means to wait, so matte murau, to wait. So that word there, that's a word we can add soon. Matsu, matte, to wait is, you'll hear all the time. Like, chotto matte, please wait. Koutai suru, to change with him. Let's do it. Yoyaku ito ikitsukeru ze. Sake zagari de mo shite. Eiki o yashinau nakya. So it sounds like he's going to do some drinking, get some rest. Kumo yuki wa ayashi ga shikkari to mihare yo. So traveling in the clouds is a little strange, but have a good lookout. So I see Sakamori. Okay, so that one about Sakamori I read wrong. And hi kitty. Thanks for that, Sakamori. So that means that yeah, merrymaking. He's gonna have a drinking bout. Yeah, a word like that, it's not a super common word, so we can wait on that for the power level, but good to know for me for sure. Sakamori. Arigatou gozaimasu. Tasukarimashita. それと何か異常があったら呼んでくれ。酔っ払いがすぐに駆けつけるからな。Okay, so he's saying again, 酔っ払い. That means drunk. それと何か異常があったら呼んでくれ。酔っ払いがすぐに. Yeah, he's gonna be drunk pretty soon, so if there's any problem, we gotta go find him. 酔っ払い. It always helps me to remember the kanji for being drunk. The left part looks like a bottle. I don't know, little things like that can help you as you learn kanji. Anything that you can hang on to with anything that you got in your mind, hinge on your imagination, can help you. The kitty is smelling the microphone. Hopefully you didn't hear that.
Mm-hmm.
え、
港にいた黒い船。
So 黒い船, black ship that was in the port.
ついてきてるのか?
Finally came.
なんだよ。
Nandayo. So that's again nani. That's one of the words in our Twitch 50. So nandayo. It's a form of that word. Kekko samui na. So I think someone said samui earlier. I think that was Royness maybe. So samui means cold. So it's pretty cold up here. So what's going
結構
on?
寒いな。
お前
Omae. So that's a way to say you, but it's a little disrespectful. So only say it with friends.
お前じゃない。
Yeah,
ニア
see?
ってな。
She didn't like it. She said, Omae janai. Don't call me Omae. Omae janai. Nia. Call me Nia. And really, Rex should listen to that because earlier he was getting mad from Malos, or what's his name again in Japanese? Meksu or whatever. Nia te namae. So she's named
前
Nia.
がある。下で酒盛りが始まったんだよ。
Ah, good. Yeah, she told us the word that we just learned. Sakamori. So they're all drinking downstairs. Sakamori ga hajimatta nda yo. Chotto tsukiae. So let's join them.
ちょっと付き合え。
ニアンは酒が嫌いなのか？
So she's saying sake wa kirai nanoka. So kirai means to not like or to hate. So do you not like sake?
酒は嫌いじゃない。
I don't not like it.
けど、酔っ払いは嫌いだ。
But I don't like being drunk. And I don't know, the way she's saying it looks like there's a story to that.
ふん。じゃあサルベージャーにはなれないな。
Then I guess you wouldn't make a good salvager. I guess salvagers drink a lot.
なんで？
Nande? Why?
船には酔うな。酔うなら酒だ。
Okay. Yo nara sakera. So yeah, I guess salvagers drink a lot. It's like their like secret code word. Don't get drunk by the ship. If you're gonna get drunk with sake, basically. Nice.
サルベージャーの合言葉みたいなもんだよ。
Aikotoba. So like a
だらな。
kind of like a code word, like an inside joke. Kudaranai. So again, she like put in this little small tsu. I guess that's maybe a kind of linguistic thing that Nia does when she's kind of sticking it to Rex. So kudaranai, normally you wouldn't have the small tsu. Normally it's just kudaranai, which means like you're talking about silly things. Like that's kind of like a lame thing to say.
はい。転職する気も起こらないよ。
I never thought about changing jobs to a salvager anyway.
ま、そうだよな。
Sodayona. Yeah, that's right.
ドライバーならサルベージャーなんかよりもっと稼げるんだろう。
You can make a lot more money as a driver. Yeah, I guess you probably can.
あんたは
レックスでいいよ。
You can call me Rex. Again, E means good, so Rexu de iyo. It's good to call me Rex.
レックスはなんでサルベージャーをやってるの？
So, why are you a salvager? Nande? Why?
あれさ。
Here we go. World tree. Sekkaiju. So she's saying, Dokashita no ka. So what does that have to do with anything?
怪獣がどうかしたのか？
サルベージャーをやってるとさ、いろんなものを拾うんだ。
Okay, so he's able to pick up lots of different things as a salvager.
誰かが落としたもの、誰かが残したもの。
Something someone dropped, something someone left behind.
どれもが一度は死んだ者たち。
They're all things that have kind of died. But he finds them
最
again.
近、アルスの数もめっきり減ったろ。
And now the Titans are dying too. It's a nice angle on the world tree. Kirene.
この前も一体、大型のアルスが沈んでいくのを見た。
So remember, we saw that big Titan sink.
たくさんの動物たちを乗せたまま。
So dobutsu, he said, that means animal. So a lot of animals were living on it, even if not humans.
俺たちの暮らせる場所はどんどん減ってきている。
So heru means to go down. So when you say hette kuru means the places to live are going down.
俺たちもいずれ一度は死んだもの。
Okay, this is kind of the important thing about what the whole story is based on. So oretachi, us, me izure, eventually, shindamo ni naru. So like all the things I salvage, will eventually die too. But I guess maybe the one hope is the world tree. That's the implication anyway.
けど、
By the way, I just want to say as an aside, I've been really good about not pressing A today, so I want to just give myself a bit of a hand. I'm proud, but now I hope it won't happen. Yoshi, ikimashou. Kedo, so beats it. Although, over there is Rakuen, Paradise, Elysium.
あそこには楽園がある。
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, like everyone spends their whole life looking at the world tree. Why is it so strange to think the world tree is a thing? I don't know, I don't really get that. Isn't that kind of odd?
あんたマジで信じてるの？楽園伝説。
So are you saying you really believe that about Rakuen? I mean, you can see this giant tree that's like glowing with like clear magical aura. Like, I think it's a pretty reasonable fairy tale. It's not like you have zero evidence that there's something over there.
でソルベージャーってわけ？あるわ
So because you're a salvager.
けないじゃんそんなもの。あれはただのでっかい木だよ。
So I guess this is where she's coming from. She's saying this. Tada. Tada no. So just a normal dekkai ki. So it's just a big tree. It's nothing special about it. I don't know, if you look at it, it's kind of like glowing with like clear, like green magical aura. There's some ether stuff going on there. At least, I don't know. Am I alone on this? Normal tree. I doubt it. It's kind of big for a tree too. And it's coming out of clouds. That's not normal.
あそこに行ける道具か何かが見つかるかもしれないだろう。
So maybe we'll find something if we go there, some kind of tool, perhaps. And isn't it okay to have hopes and dreams?
じゃないか別に。
でもさ
Demo, but.
数少ないアルセや資源を奪い合う必要もない。
So if we go there, we don't have to worry about dwindling resources on the Titans. And then the next one here says we don't have to worry about sinking.
大地が沈む不安に怯える必要もない。
So they said that a couple times, hitsuyo mo nai. That's using the mo particle that we talked a bit about today. And hitsuyo is a really good word. It means necessary. So hitsuyo mo nai, not necessary. Hitsuyo nai, hitsuyo mo nai. And if you want to say something is necessary, you can say hitsuyo aru. It is necessary.
みんなが安心して暮らせる場所。
Okay, so that's really what it's all about. That's a place where everyone can live safely. Minna ga anzen ni safely kuraseru basho.
そんな場所があるって。夢見ちゃいけないのかよ。
So it's, if there's a place like that, you gotta dream about it.
別に夢見るのは勝手だけど。
You're free to dream.
へえみんながね。
なんだよ。
What are you talking about?
人間ってのはもっと自分勝手な生き物だと思ってた。
Well, this shows who she's been traveling with. This clandestine group, they're probably not the best people. So seeing someone so earnest and kind of innocent, she's just not used to it.
けど
ん？
レックス親は？
Oyawa. Oya means parents. So oyawa. Oyawa. So she didn't ask the question, but when you say wa, you imply the question. So oyawa. So what's the deal with your parents? It's kind of just saying like parents question mark. And then he says inai. Don't have any. Inai.
俺が小さい時に死んだってじっちゃんたち。
So chisai tokini, again, that's that chisai, small. Chisai tokini shinda. So they died when I was small. Shinda is to have died. Jichan tachikara kita. Heard from Jichan.
から聞いた。
じっちゃんってアーツを教えてくれたっていう？
なあ、俺をずっと育ててくれ。
So he taught you arts? Yeah, he always raised me.
人間じゃないけどね。
Even though he's not a person, ningen, person.
人間じゃないなんだかよくわかんないけどそのじっちゃんとかに感謝しな。
I don't really understand, but kansha. Gotta have thanks for Jichan.
え？
I agree.
あんた悪かない。
Okay, so anta, you. This is our kind of moment of connecting. Anta, warukunai. You're not so bad after all. Warukunai yo. Kind of giving new information. It's the yo particle here. Anta, warukunai no. So they're kind of having a bit of a moment, connecting a bit, which is good because we need more party members. Okay, don't press A, don't press A.
私と一緒だな。
Same as me. Isho, same word. Here we go. 行くぞ。
現地到着。各作業員は持ち場につ。
Okay, when you hear like kind of military words, there's a lot of kanji. So we're just saying we're arriving at where we're going to be.
サルベージャーは装備を整えて。
So go to the hatch, get ready for salvaging. Oh no, don't press A. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, this is a good scene. I don't want to press A. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ハッチに集合。
Okay. I think I may end the stream here today. It's been about 2.5 hours again, similar to yesterday. I think we had a good stream. We powered up some more. Leveled up shimashita. Tsuyoku natta. We learned some new adjectives. It's getting exciting, so I kind of think it will start off exciting next time if we start right here. So let's save here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I saw something that we need. Takarabako. We gotta get this treasure. If we end on a treasure, we end on a high note. Takarabako. Yosh! Kanemochi ni natta. Ooh, what was that? Something. Rush hours. We got something called rush hour. Let's check if that's like a... Do we get an accessory or something? Because that would be kind of good. Character, Rex, accessory. Yes, we did. I knew I saw something. So we got Rashu Awa. Kansaru seiko no uketsuke jikan o 50% ensho. So it increases by 50% the time of canceling. Might as well do it. Because we have the slot. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're fully equipped. So let's save. Save Ushimashou. Yatta! Level 3. So really quickly, let's go back to the browser cam. Ooh, nice. Looks like some people are here. Let's see. So this is the Google Doc with the words we're learning. I wonder who these people are. We've got a cheetah. We've got an elephant. We've got a skunk. More good nakama, more party members. Not only a cat, we also have other animals. We've got a cheetah. We've got the speed. We've got the size. They're tsuyoi. We've got the skunk. The cheetah. They are hayai. They're good for learning more adjectives. See, at Japanese Quest, we're next level. We can even learn from the icons that show up in the Google Docs. Today, last time we learned oki, chisai. Those are adjectives. Today we also learned tsuyoi, yowai. Strong and weak. Hard and soft. Katai and yowarakai. And then when we were at the top, looking at the cloud sea, looking at the world tree, a number of people said in chat, kirei, kirei da na, kirei desu ne. Very beautiful, so that's a good word. There's a lot of kirei in this game, so it's a good word to put early. So this is our power level. We're at 60. We got a lot stronger.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 60. So, minna, mata ashita. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, we'll be streaming at 8 o'clock. Hopefully we'll see what happens on our mission. Hopefully we won't die. I'm guessing we won't die, right? Because we're a pretty good warrior. But I'm sure something exciting will happen. And, ja, mata ashita. Kyou wa tanoshikatta. Today was fun.